Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is American Outback, episode 4. I just put the windrower on because we're going to have to run the windrower around this field to rake things up so we could bale it. If you look in at the clock in the right-hand corner up there, I fast forwarded till we left at 10:30 yesterday. And I fast forwarded the clock to around 6 o'clock, 5:58 there. Um, that way, well, if we take a look at our growth is almost in the final stage on this field. It might be ready to reap today. And we might have to wait one more day, but we're going to start planting the other field over here today. And we'll bale up this hay. Let's take a quick look. Now, I looked yesterday and I thought barley was the higher price, but it wasn't actually. It was wheat. So we're going to plant that other field in wheat. So why don't we I'll tab over there and start that planter going. So there, we'll set this to wheat. Push Y. There's wheat. And we'll let this guy go. We'll just keep an eye on him up in this top corner here again. I'm sorry about the sound quality of episode 3, yesterday's video. I bought a headphone with a microphone built in, and apparently that was a mistake. It's, I guess, too close to my mouth, so it picks up my breathing, pops and snaps and crackles. I changed the setting on the software to a higher microphone setting, so we'll see if it's any better or not, but I'm going to have to purchase a different microphone for sure, because it's just horrible. Don't know why he didn't go all the way to the end there, but he didn't. We'll pick that up later. We might have to do that all the way across the field. In fact, we're going to have to do it all the way down the field here too, apparently. Okay, that's that part. Turn around. Run up here. Turned it off. See, this is the problem when you kind of make an odd-shaped field, especially when it's got fences close to it and stuff. It just creates problems for the helper to identify the edge of the field. So now that we've got that done, let's start the hired help again and see if he cannot do this field right. We'll let them do what they're going to do, and we'll check it later. We'll tab over to our windrower and we'll start it, and then we'll bale. Okay, this is our windrower, and push X. Oops. V. Yeah, apparently the grass grew here quickly too. Because I mean, we just mowed it yesterday. That's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to keep these videos under 30 minutes. I mean, all my videos so far have been a little bit over, if anything. You know, I hope you don't mind my fast forwarding and editing. We're trying. Maybe I'm just trying to do too much in a day. I hate to bore you with just doing one thing, and we do want to get ahead. Start having some crops that we can take off and actually sorry about that, I had to generate some money, you know, get the combine working. That would look nice. Should take a quick look. I guess I could do that later. I should take a quick look at what the different commodities are going for, selling for. I mentioned yesterday about selling the canola, so we might actually be able to do that. I mean, we saw the page this morning. I just didn't pay attention to it. So. Now, I'm not sure if you want me to fast forward this or not, so if I do, I'll see you at the end. If I don't, I'll keep talking here and try not to bore you. Yeah, I don't know. I put the logos for the couple of YouTubers I mentioned yesterday. Daggerwind, North Texas Hay, and How Farms Work. Their logos at the end of the video from yesterday. So I don't know if you've went and checked out what they do for videos or not, but yeah, they're interesting. Now I lowered the volume on the tractors again too, because this microphone's just not picking up my voice proper. I mean, I'm not that soft-spoken a person, so I wouldn't have thought the microphone would have had a problem at all with my voice, but apparently it does. Now when we bale this is hay, so we're going to be using this. We're not going to be selling this. I took the liberty of actually changing trailers. I know I bought that bale trailer the other day, the one we first used, but I decided to buy the other one that works on the with the semi truck, the transport truck. And I've got a dolly so we can pull it behind a tractor and use it. And the reason being why I bought that one is you can offload very easy with it. The other one you can't offload. You need a fork truck to offload the other trailer. This trailer you can automatically set where you want to place your bales or your pallets or whatever. You can place it the right-hand side, the left-hand side are behind. So it works a lot easier, and it's a lot. It's a nicer way of being able to keep track of where you're putting your bales. Let's put it that way. We're trying to, if we want to put our bales inside a cover, like a shed or something like that, it's fairly easy to do with the new trailer. And there's only a couple $1,000 difference from the one we bought. And when I sold the one we purchased, we only lost $500, so we didn't lose much on the deal. I guess I wasn't thinking proper when I first bought that first trailer. Not that it's a bad trailer, it just I found the other trailer was easier to use. So this went surprisingly quick. We've got one more pass up, and then we'll go get the bale and start baling this. And the tractor and get the other. We'll get this tractor. We'll take this off, and we'll put the other trailer on, so that we can. Take the bales back to where we need to store them. I like to prepare the farm a bit for the animals. Otherwise, you're just buying animals and I don't know. If you're not treating the animals proper or feeding them, what's the use of buying them, right? So we have to be able to take care of the animals before we purchase them. This is pretty well done enough anyway, so let's get out in the field here. Park this in our crimp. And jump out and we can take a run over to the other tractors just up the road here. I notice that little shimmer on the ground every now and then. I guess there's a little blemish on the program itself. It's an outstanding mod, so I really can't complain about it. That little bit of shimmer is, like I say, more of a blemish, and I'm not quite sure what it's about. It might not even show up on my videos. If it doesn't show up on my videos, then I guess it's my, my settings on my computer and my monitor and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, though. Okay. Now we have 1,000 pounds of grass in there. You can see the little symbol for the grass. As soon as I start bringing in the hay here, that should change to see where the symbol jumped and changed. So now it's hay. So you can have to back up and dump it. And it's hard to notice the difference, but these bales are a little lighter in color. You notice the way when we tethered it yesterday, it went from a dark green to this light green. That's how you can tell the difference between the bales. So I'm probably going to fast forward this because this has got to be pretty boring. We'll do another one or two and then I'll fast forward it. When you're going around the corners with this thing, you have to realize where the mouth of the baler is and kind of keep it on line with the grass. So I like doing that from above because it's tricky to see. I imagine in real life it's probably tricky too. So. I recall helping my brothers bring in the hay one summer, quite a few years ago. They were, I was in my 20s, and I have a couple of my brothers in upstate New York are twins, and they were, I believe, 9 years old, and they were outworking me easily on the field. My hands were shredded. I was bringing in bales of hay. They weigh a lot, and the baling twine just tore the heck out of my hands. And of course, my 9-year-old brothers were laughing at the time. So. Tough lot. Let's just do a scooch across here. Okay, well, I'm going to fast forward the rest of this, and we'll see you at the end. Alrighty, we have a little bit more to do here, and we'll pick up a couple of these little spots if we can. Sometimes it's tricky to make some of these sharp turns, so you end up missing some. It's not really a big deal, I suppose, but there is a mod. This grass, the grass you cut will stay here. It doesn't rot on the field. There is a mod you can download. In fact, I might download that sooner or later. That will, I think it's called Grass Be Gone, and it will get rid of the grass that's lying around to help clean up your map a bit. I mean, in other games I've went back and forth over the field looking at all the little spots. You know, you can do that. In fact, we might do this just to finish off this last little bale. There's going to be, I don't know if there's going to be 1,100 pounds or liters or not. Nice try, huh? Let's bring this back and we'll park it. got 99% of a bale in there. Might as well park it near where we park all the grass implements. And I'm going to tab over to the other. Oh, we might as well take a look. Yeah, he's leaving a little bit at the end, see along the edge here. So we'll come back and we'll straighten that up later. We might have to fill him up with seed. He's at 176 liters. He's liable to run out. We'll find out. Yeah, let's bring this back and park it, and we'll grab the new trailer. And I'll show you what it's all about. It's a little nicer to use. Oops. Almost drove past where I want to park it. Cube. We'll run a truck over here. No, we'll run around the corner here. Our new trailer's parked where the old one was. It looks almost identical. Wow. Similar. That's it behind us here. So we'll hook up. If I can drive straight. And we'll go pick up our bales. This is a little bit longer a trailer, and it's a little bit trickier to drive. I mean, with a transport truck it's quite easy, but with this dolly it adds a bit of a hinge to it, so, and I'm not the best driver by any means. Now let's look at F1, and we have to set it to the trailer. And if you look, you can see Z, or Z, call it Z up in Canada. If we change that to round bales, that's the kind we just made, the 1.3. You can get 1.4, 1.5. Then there's I guess the heavy duty bales, the heavy ones, pallets, big bales, bigger pallets. So we're going to go with that, and it should work position is X. We'll find out. I can't quite remember how to. It should pick them up automatically, just like the other trailers. We'll find out. They drive relatively close compared to the other trailers. Make a ladder over now. Okay, I had to hit X again. Yeah. This one, like I say, you got to get it a little bit closer to what you're looking at, trying to pick up. So, the F1 there. You know, I suppose if you wanted to make gajillions of dollars, if you can come up with a magic bale wagon or bale trailer like this, you'd certainly have quite a few people interested in purchasing it. Oops, we almost jackknifed there, of course. My driving. This one doesn't give you an actual count. The other trailer kept count for you in the bottom right corner. This one doesn't have that feature. That's okay though. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 so far on there. So I imagine it probably holds a little more than the other trailer. So that gives us 20 bales. Don't think there's any left on the field. So, in fact, we could take a look at our list here. Yeah, we did 20 bales today, so we've done 42 total. Yeah, now let's go bring these bales to where we want to park them, which is going to be where our cows are. Just up here on the left-hand side is where our cows would be living. So I think I want to probably park these. Where I want to park these. These trees are kind of in my way. But I think we could park in between these two trees. That bush there is going to get mowed. Well, whatever. You'll see what happens. It won't be a problem. I have to figure out the commands for this again. B is unload. So if you push B, it'll show you, see, it could go to the right side, to the back side, or to the left side. So we want to unload it to the left side there. So we've got that set, and we're going to push Y. And there you go, they're offloaded. So they'll be fine there. It would be nice to, once we get some money, we'll actually build the shed and put our bales in the shed, because I would think you wouldn't. I've seen a lot of these bales stored outside. I would think they would rot quick if you left them outside. Could be wrong. But let's just pull over here and tab into our seed drill and see how it's working. We're still going. We have 75 liters left. I think we're going to probably run out just at the last moment. But anyway, we'll find out. Oh, he's missing a whole pile at the end down here. See, that's the problem. The fence is in our way, I guess. We'll have to go back and forth and do this whole headland down here. I imagine the same thing will happen when we go to remove the crop here. We'll have to go around the outside once with the combine first and do it ourselves. I suppose that's part of farming, is you have to actually farm, right? Instead of just hiring people to do it. It's like I've been doing here, cheating. But I enjoy this feature. I would think, like, the game doesn't supply you with any family members to help out on the farm, so this is a way of, I guess, getting around that. Your hired help charges a lot of money, though. Not saying, like, if I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, if I owned a farm and I had family members, I certainly wouldn't expect them to, including my wife and sons and daughters, I wouldn't expect them to work for free by any means. You know, you'd be paying them a wage, but you know, they'd also have ownership of the farm, so you can't beat family help. But the game doesn't provide a family, so it does provide you a way of hiring help here. Okay, he's done. I'm going to back up here. We'll turn the seed drill on again, and we'll go up along here, because they missed the pile. I don't know if you can see what they missed, but you can see these little saw checker marks here. That's what was missed by the hired help here. So we'll scooch along here. I'll probably have to go turn around and scooch back to get it all. Then we'll have to go fill the seed up again so we can finish the bottom side of the field. In fact, we can drive like a crazy. Sorry about that. I had to turn the microphone off there because I just sneezed, so didn't want to sneeze in your face. Not sure what it is today. It's raining outside, so I'm a little bit stuffed. Let's see. Okay, so we've turned off the seed drill. We'll run back to the farm. I downloaded a mod. Well, I don't know if I've downloaded a mod. There's a mod out there that has silos you can purchase. We can't afford to purchase anything right now. But it has silos you can purchase that you can put your chaff in the silos and it'll create your silage. It'll turn into a proper silage. So that would be a nice one too, because when you use the crimp, you have to take a tractor and drive back and forth over the top of it to compact it, and that could just get it ends up being monotonous. You have to go back and forth, back and forth. I found the best thing to do is to purchase a double set of wheels for your tractor all the way around. It makes it quicker to run back and forth, but you just put in the silage and the silage does what it's supposed to do. Make silage out of your chaff, and that's an easy thing to do. But a lot of farmers are using the big chaff pits or crimps or whatever you want to call them. They put all their chaff on the ground and they have a whole army of tractors running back and forth over it, so it compacts it down. Then you cover it in plastic and it ferments under the plastic. They also have a mod, I think, for this new system that a lot of farmers are using. It's like a big long tube, plastic tube, and you fill it like a sausage almost with your chaff, and then they seal the ends, and these things are like 500 feet long or whatever, and the stuff sits there and ferments and turns into silage, and then later on you extract it as you use it and you start unrolling it. So I can see why they use them. I mean, if you have a silo at the side of a barn, it's, I don't know, 50 feet tall or whatever, so you would need 6 of these, 6 silos to make up for one of these tubes. So I can see why they're using the tubes nowadays on big farms where you can go through a lot of silage. Yeah, you need a lot of, you have to ferment a lot. Well, I said I was going to buy a pressure washer. So why don't I buy a pressure washer? And I'm not sure where the best place to put it is. Let's push P. And we go to miscellaneous here. Or placeables, actually. And the first one is a pressure washer here. So it's $4,500. I know it's a little bit expensive, but we should be good. We'll buy it. and then we have to figure out where in the farm we want to put it. I like sometimes putting them where my equipment is. That usually works pretty good. So why don't we do that? We'll put one here, and then sooner or later we'll probably buy another one, but we'll put it right there. So we just purchased it. That's good. So if we jump out of our tractor here, push R, and probably, this is pretty clean, so we don't even have to worry about it. This tractor we can wash. Now, I mean, you can go and wash around the tractor if you want, but if you just hold it even in one spot, it gets rid of all the dirt on the tractor, and it's sparkling clean again, and pleases me. Like I say, I don't like dirty tools. I don't like stuff not put back in the proper spot. We'll try and keep all of our grass implements here on this side behind me. And I might end up moving the plow actually, because the plow doesn't really belong to it. Tons more with the seed drill here, but for now. Yeah, it only takes a short time to make your equipment sparkle again, and vice versa in real life. Leaving stuff dirty, it only takes a short time to ruin thousands of dollars worth of machinery if you don't take care of it. I've seen repeatedly people doing that, and some of them think they're professionals, which I don't know. I worked at a golf course down in Florida. Best job I ever had. The boss was fantastic. The place was a private golf and country club. Multi-million-dollar homes, 4 golf courses. 2 of them were designed by Arnold Palmer. It was a beautiful place. We hired a person there who had probably 5-foot, 6-foot long snap-on toolbox that was worth $4,000, and he probably had, I don't know, $20,000 worth of tools inside of it. And the only thing he ever knew how to use was a hammer. He'd hammer on everything. So it's a little bizarre to say the least. There's our cultivator. It'll need a clean too next time we have it hooked up to the tractor. So I'm trying to think if we need to do anything else today. And there's no use doing that. Let's check our other field here. We'll probably be ready to harvest next episode. So I think we're going to call it quits. I know it's a little bit shorter. Sorry about that, but this is 52 minutes of recorded time. It'll probably edit it down with a little bit of fast forwarding and stuff. So tomorrow we'll combine this field. That way we'll be able to generate some money, and we might cut the grass over here and start doing some silage, and sooner or later we'll have to plow this field. So I guess that's it. I'm going to call it a day. I thank you very much for watching. Again, please subscribe. Feel free to share my videos, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.